Marklin's first racing day. The island of Nexus is a beautiful place to visit year-round, just like Sodor and New Florida. Today was a special day. A new preschool railroad had opened, and many freight cars were being shunted. There you have the freight train, said 8124, and 6603 arrived. There's a special picture in my cab, he said. What is it? Asked 8124 to himself. It's a new preschool railroad. That sounds like lots of fun, said 8124. These trains are friendly. And they were. Nice to meet you. My name is Furley, and I like Thomas the Train. I'm Naimi, and I like that too. So do I, said Tetsi. It's the best show ever, based on the children's books. I wish I could read books like that, said Deej, but I'm a locomotive, not a person. Amtrak is more associated with branches of the preschool railroad, said Clinton. I bet it is, said Quila. Carrying women train products is important, said Wegley. I bet I can do the best at a man train, said Lyle. I'll do a good job switching cars around, said Gerksy. Look at this new engine coming. It's nice to meet you, said the new engine. My name is Lassie. I've heard all about this preschool railroad at this dweeble. Tell me what your favorite show is. I'm Lassie, and I like Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends because it's really useful, Lassie stated. My name is Furley, and I like branches of the preschool railroad, said Furley. My name is Naimi, and I like Chuggington, said Naimi. And I like branches of the preschool railroad too, said Tetsi. That sounds like a fun show, said Deej. My favorite show is Curious George. I like that too, said Clinton. That curious monkey and the man in the yellow hat. Commuters have to... Tomorrow's the big Crash Monster Truck show, said Quila. It's exciting, said Wegley. Tomorrow is the Monster Truck show. I can't wait to see the monster trucks crush cars, said Lyle. I bet the best race cars will win the race, said Gerksy. I bet we'll have a good night's rest tonight, said Lassie, because we're going to be really helpful tomorrow morning. So they all went to sleep at once. Early the next morning, 2 diesel locomotives arrived. There's a new monster truck waiting for you in Augustine. So, Lassie arrived in the yard to collect the new monster truck. It's nice to meet you! My name's Marklin, he said. I'm excited to crush vehicles! So Lassie steamed off with the products and Marklin. So tell me about your skills, said Lassie. I want to hear about you crushing different vehicles. I'm going to jump over big ramps and crush vehicles at the Demolition Derby. Demolition Derby, said Lassie. That sounds like fun. And she delivered him to the yard where he met Tristan, Bunsey, Lester, Oscar, and everyone. It's nice to meet you, said Tristan. I can't wait to crush multiple cars, said Bunsey. I'm excited too, said Tristan. I'll take you there as soon as I can, said Oscar, and he drove off. Let's get there on time, said one of the cars, and then they had to stop at a railroad crossing to let an intercity train go by. And it was bright blue, with cafe car in front of the coaches, and it resembled the Lakeshore Limited. When the train got to the other side, Oscar revved his engine and drove off. At last, Marklin was ready to smash the cars. He revved his engine and backed up as quickly as he can. Vroom, vroom, he bellowed, and he jolted forward and gave the cars an extra mighty smash! I did it! I smashed them! He cheered. He was pleased with himself. Like blazing the mighty monster machines in the show, and I'll crush this car! He crushed it! I don't think Thomas the Tank Engine would do this, he said to himself, and then he jumped into the air and hopped over a van and crunched the concrete. He was having a wonderful time. And then he knocked over some crates. Then Tristan was ready. Then he bumped a boxcar, and it rolled into the tunnel toward Flatport, and it rolled down the line. It wouldn't stop. It was coasting non-stop with no engine controlling it. It was engineless. It rolled toward a siding and slowed down toward a train stopper, and then it gave the bumper a bump. Meanwhile, Deej was pulling a goods train of 133 cars. It's the best job I can have, Deej said to herself, because I'm the best preschool train ever. Meanwhile, Wegley was waiting for the new engine Lassie to pass with her passenger train. Watch out, Quila, she said. Quila's driver applied the brakes, but it was too late! No. She crashed into the train! Luckily, nobody was hurt, but Quila had tail-ended Wegley's goods train, and she stayed upright. Sorry, Wegley, she said. I didn't see your caboose. Then Bunsey revved his engine and pulled Quila back onto the rails, and at last, Wegley set off with the longest train ever. I'm strong enough to pull this train, said Wegley. It was very long, but because of the length, she was able to pull the train all by herself. Those monster machines are very strong, she thought to herself, and I'm very strong too. And she puffed off with all of her might, and with all the freight cars trailing behind her. It was very long, but she carried on down the line with the race cars all the way to their destination. train's length was very long, but she carried on down the tracks by being really useful. It was the longest train she had ever pulled, with passenger cars in the rear and freight cars in the front. And an orange locomotive pushing from behind. That evening, Lassie was exhausted. I liked my first day, she said. And they all went to sleep at night.